Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lacey and I am a caretaker and mom of two, working towards financial freedom using the zero-based cash counting budget. I have really big goals for my family's future, so if you'd like to follow our journey, click that subscribe button. Thanks for being here, and now let's get to work. Okay, so I need to go ahead and get my cute little coaster out here. All right, you guys, so first thing I wanted to talk about was the new journal I got that I'm actually using as a planner. I love it because you can lock it, which is amazing because I'm going to be putting like social security cards, things like that in here as well, and it's secure. So I will make sure and put this link below. I actually got it off of Amazon, so it was quite affordable. I mean, it was one of the higher priced items I purchased, but extremely worth it. So all you have to do, push this open and you can pull it open. And when you go to lock it, it'll explain to you on the directions, which are right here, on how to do it. To switch the numbers, all you have to do is push it to the right, put your number in, let it go, and then it'll be at your number that you choose. So let's go ahead and open this so I can kind of show you what's in here. This is a bigger binder, so I'm going to scoot my coffee over so I don't accidentally knock it over. Okay, let me make sure the whole thing's in frame so you guys can definitely see it. Okay, so that is the brand name. I went ahead and wrote down my bills and whatnot because we are going to transfer it onto some papers that I made, but it came with a ton of sheets. I think it was like 200 sheets, something like that. These are not your normal size sheets. This is an A5 binder, but again, it's a plan. It's not even a planner. I believe it's considered a diary or a journal, but I am using it as my planner. So yeah, again, it will come with the how to do. So I'm just gonna go and stick that there for now. But I love this because it's got a lot of pockets. It's really, really well made. I love the brass. It's actually really, really nice. And it fits any size pen pretty much. And I'm just using a Sharpie. And yeah, I love it. So if you guys are interested in this, again, it's going to be down in my bio. I'll make sure and put the link for it. But let's go ahead and I'm going to take pretty much all this paper out. I'm not going to take all of it, but I'm going to take most of it out for now, because it does take up a lot of space, because I made my own inserts, which eventually these are going to be linked on either an Etsy or my website. I'm not sure which I'm going to do, but you are going to get a chance to snag this stuff. A lot of it's going to be completely, like, not completely different, but it's going to be different. I did this mostly for, you know, how I personally wanted mine. And I laminated everything so I can just use my thin Sharpie and then just clean it off. So right now, I'm just putting the calendars in, which I will show you all of this when it comes down to it, but I'm just trying to get it in there so that I could show you guys what I have in here, because I did test fit it, but I wanted to show you guys what came in here completely before I had this ready to go. Okay, make sure it's there. Okay, so make sure you guys can see really well. Yes, you can. Okay, so I will have a cover photo for you. You deserve your dreams no matter when it happens. Never give up. And I do have my little name down here. I went ahead, since I personally did a calendar for every single month, and laminated them so I could write on them if I want to, write paydays, whatever. I went ahead and just used my cute little paper clip that I had on the other planner that I was using, just to hold these two together. When I do sell these, I'm not going to have a date on here. None of them is labeled with numbers or anything, so you can make it whatever you want to make it. And there will be a saying up here, and I'll just offer just one calendar. I'm still thinking about possibly just doing it as a sideway calendar, so it's just one sheet, but we'll just have to see when the time comes. But I think this is going to be helpful for me because I do like having a visual because I have to-dos and then I have all the days of the week. But I might make this bigger also for you guys. Still work in progress. Progress, if I can talk. Need more coffee. Okay, you guys, so this is your monthly tracker for your paycheck. So on the top, you're going to have the date, the income, where you're getting your money from, and the paycheck amount. And I gave a couple spaces. I'm thinking about giving a third when I actually do put this on for sale. Your due date, your category or bill, your payment amount, and remaining due, just so you can keep up with everything. And then you get to put that magical check mark as soon as you pay it off, and it feels great. So this is perfect for a zero-based budget. You can have everything on here. So this is for just your regular transactions in cash. And then this one, and I do have them personally front and back, and this one is for online. So this is for your online bills. So it's the exact same thing, but it's for online because I do have a lot of subscriptions and things like that that come out. So it'll just be a little bit easier. And then I do have a cash breakdown. So when you do go to the bank, you can put every single bill that you have, how much it is, and then you can break it down by ones, fives, tens, 20s, 50s, and 100s of what you need. And then your bills exactly down here and your total of how much you're going to need. Okay, making sure that part's in too. And then that one's back, or front and back as well. Again, yours will just be one page and you can do that yourself if you want to. And then spending tracker, this is for your daily spending habits, your date, your category, in other words, which binder it's going to be coming out of, what the item is, and the price, and then the magical check mark once you take the money out of the binder, put it back in your bank or whatever it is that you're doing. And this is for an online spending tracker. So if you're buying stuff online and you take the money out of your binder, put that in the bank for that, you can do the same thing. It's the same setup. And then this is for debt. I personally only have one category, and that's for my errands bill where I have my couches, and it's for category, due date, and your APR, annual percentage rate, just so it kind of gives you an idea of your breakdown. Your date, your starting balance, your payment amount, how much you're paying, and then your ending balance, and you get to do your magic check mark once it's paid. And then these are all just savings trackers. I totally messed up. I think I was really tired. These are all the exact same. Every single one that you see here is the same because I'm doing one for each binder that I have. So I put date here on accident. So I scribbled it out and put item. That's what it was supposed to say. But they're all the same. They're all going to be for each one of my binders. I will give you one, and then again, you can just make copies, or you can, if I decide to do it as a PDF, you can just print out as many as you want. And these are the extras I have. And then again, I had all the calendars is what I personally did. So yeah, that's the breakdown of what I'm doing. But with you guys, I wanted to go ahead and fill these things in. So I am going to turn it, and I apologize if that bothers anybody, but I want to go ahead and have everything written down. I am using just a normal permanent Sharpie. It stays on better, but you can use, rubbing alcohol to get it off. So that's why I did laminate, because then I can just wipe it off if I need to. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Oh, I almost forgot. We do need to do this. So our April 20, I think we're on the 23rd. Someday you're going to look back on all the progress you made and be glad you didn't quit. That's perfect for us. I love that. That is awesome. Okay. I love that. That was like the perfect thing. I totally forgot to do that. I wasn't even thinking. Okay, so again, I did have, where did I put it? I did have a piece of paper that has everything broke down for me, so I can go off of it. So if it looks like I'm kind of going in and out, it's because I am. So we are doing our cash tracker, and we are going to be doing our online. I think I'm going to go ahead and do my online because a lot of this is online, and I personally want to make sure everything is on there. So I'm not going to worry about this right now because I haven't got my check yet, but I want to make sure and go ahead and put all of this down, and I'm going to pretty much leave it on there and just let it do its thing. So for online, for the first, I have my Google And that's pretty much my cloud. And that's 216. And then I have on the second progressive. And that's actually 228.33, but that's with both me and my other half's vehicles. So I'm going to go ahead and split that in half because his half is not mine. 228.33. Do that right? Yeah. Divided by 2. So 114.17. So we're at 114. Oops, 17. That's fine. Okay. I just want to make sure I did that because, yeah, again, his bills are not my bills. So, and then another one for the second was the PUD. And that one is a sliding one. So we just never know how much it's going to be. So I put 100 aside for it because it could be anywhere from, 100 to 150 depending on what it is. But I'm just going to put 100. And if there's rollover, then I'll just save it in case I need it. So then let's go back up to the 6th for Shopify. And that is going to be $650. I feel like that one went up, but I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'll have to double check that because I thought I did, but I don't know. And the 10th is my errands bill. And I am so close to paying that thing off. I think I'm like $600 away or something like that from paying off my couches and my chair set. I'm so excited. That's going to be like my biggest thing that's coming out is that. So it's pretty exciting. So the 11th, Sirius XM, 727. So I tried to actually cancel it and they knocked it down to $727 a month. So if you have Sirius and you want to get a little bit cheaper, tell them you don't want it and see if you can get a deal. I didn't tell you that. YouTube is 13, but I didn't go in saying that I was going to be, getting a deal. Because I was honestly just going to cut it off, but I'm glad that they decided to work with me and keep me and give me the deal because I do use it all the time. I have it in my car. That's like my main thing. I like the coffee station. I don't remember what number it is. I'll have to let you guys know next time I look at it, but I absolutely love the coffee station. 14th for my business insurance. I'm not doing my biz right now, but I do pay every single month anyways just to keep it. I know it probably seems a little bit weird, but I want to make sure that I'm covered for when I do, start going back to doing my business stuff. Service fee, $6, and that's for my bank. But yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm completely covered in case anything happens. If I decide to go back to a farmer's market or whatever, we'll just have to see. Does anybody else write weird like I do? I feel like I write really strange. I've always done it. My mom has tried to teach me how to write normal, and I just, my hand holds like this. I don't know if anybody's noticed that when I'm writing. So my YouTube editor, that is for my videos. Sorry if I seem a bit chatty. I'm actually quite tired. I'm not going to lie, I'm quite tired. 28th. So Paramount Plus. I think I just finished, I just finished One Tree Hill on there for like the umpteenth time. Does anybody else watch that? Bawled my eyes out. I didn't do it this time for once. Like, I'm a giant crier. I'm a big old crybaby. It's ridiculous. Okay, and my progressive, which again, only half of it is me. The other half is my other half. So we're going to 228.33 divided by 2. Wait. I feel like I did this twice. I did do this twice. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually coming out on the 2nd or the 30th. Why did I see it twice? That's just confusing. Ugh, I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm going to not worry about that right this second. And then online, another one I do is I do my gas and I just leave it on there. And I normally do 140 completely for the month because I do have clients and we do run around a lot doing things. So that one's cash, that one's cash, 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 and cash. Okay, so let's go back to our regular monthly tracker. So I do have my babysitter, and I personally do $100 a week, so I have $200 that I have to do. Molly, which is my dog, she's at my mom's. I do 50. Groceries is 200. I do 100 a week. Me and my other half, like with babysitting and with groceries, when he gets paid, he does 100 towards each. When I get paid, I do 100 towards each. Lunch is 60. Rent, whole total is 600 for me. And it's not quite 1,200, but it's almost there, so I just round up. And then internet is 50. And I can't remember what date I'm supposed to be doing that, but I give it to my other half, so. And rent's due on the 1st. Everything else is, you know, this is once a week. That's once a month. That's once a week, so. But internet, I gotta figure that one out because I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. Okay. And now for cash breakdown, I don't need this paper anymore. Haha. Okay, for cash breakdown, I want to go ahead and break down these amounts. Again, I won't need it for the online, but I will need it for my in cash items. So for babysitter, I do, let me see. Because I get paid twice a month, if I can freaking talk. And I do 100 a week, so every time I get paid, I only do 100. So I get 250s. Because sometimes he goes to one sitter, sometimes he goes to the other sitter. It just depends on the day. And then Molly, which is my dog, she gets 50. So that's going to be 150. And then for groceries, again, that's going to be 200, but it's 100 a week. So I do 520s. So that way we don't have a whole bunch of money into our account or into our wallets for no reason. For lunch, 60. And I think, let's see, 20, 40. I'm trying to remember how I did it. I'm going to come back to that one because I can't quite remember how I was doing it because I wanted to have, I think it's 15. Yeah, it'd be 15 every week. So that would be 4 5s and 4 10s. There we go. Couldn't think because that way I have $15 a week to work with. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll switch it. I don't know yet. And then for rent, it is going to be 300 every time. And that's going to be 3 100s. And then for internet, is 50. And I'm just going to be doing $150 for that. So then all I have to do is bring down each tally and total up. But since I'm not quite sure if I want to just do, you know, have $38 every 2 weeks in my hand, or how I want to do it, I'm not going to go ahead and write down the bills just yet until I figure out exactly what I want to do. But there's that. So I also have the spending tracker. I'm not going to write anything on here, but I did have a nice chunk that I had to take out of these binders because the inside of our dryer, what's it called? The cord, I can't remember what it's called, but it started falling apart and little particles of like metal shavings are going into our clothes, excuse me, and they are poking us. So that's fun. But I'm not doing spending tracker right now, and I'm not doing the online spending tracker because I haven't purchased anything online in a bit, but those are going to be handy. The debt, though, I do have my errands bill, and my due date is on the 10th, and I don't remember what my APR is, but it's going to be, or we already did the 4th, so it's going to be $510. That I need to figure out what my starting balance is, where I'm at now. And I know my payment is $214. Was it 72? Where is it? Come on. $214.62. So I need to get my starting balance, and then I can just keep on keeping track, because the APR isn't super high, which is really, really good. So that's quite handy. So again, these aren't going to be how you guys are going to have yours looking. Mine, first off, came out blurry. I actually had our local place do them for me, but for some reason they came out blurry, and I screwed up on what I wrote down. I don't know. I'm tired. That's all I got for you. But we're going to put bills on here. That looks awful. Okay, I'm going to show you guys that this does come off. You might have to use a little bit of elbow grease, but it does come off, so you can reuse them. So I do recommend, see, I do recommend going ahead and laminating them, because then you can just reuse them over and over again. But I mean, if you don't want to and you just want to print them out, you know, every month, that's fine too, whatever you want to do. Or not every month, because honestly, this is going to last you for a while, but probably, what, every 6 months to a year. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit better. So, this is a very long video, but that's okay. You guys are still bearing with me, and I super appreciate that. So, we're going to go ahead and put all these in. So, for my bills binder, I have groceries. And there's nothing in that one. Let me scoot this over just a little bit. Okay. And then I have rent. And right now I do have 300 in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. And then babysitter. Which again, this spot right here is much bigger. I moved everything around. And then internet, my other half needs to grab this out, because he has not. I don't even know if he paid it. I don't have a clue. And there's 50 in there. And then Molly, which is my dog. Nothing in her. And this is for my dollar savings. So I have $1, a 5, and a 10. And that is going to be for my personal binder whenever I have, sorry, let me write this down first before I forget. That's going to be for my personal binder, and every week or 2 weeks, however I decide to do it, at the end of, you know, my pay period, when I go to fill it in with new stuff, whatever's left over, I'm going to go ahead and put into these ones right here, the $1, the 5, and the 10, and then save them up and just see how much I could have at the end of the year. I might put it towards Christmas or something. I'm not quite sure yet. So we have the bills written down. Now let's do, just making sure. Now let's do personal. So this is my own personal binder for things that I want. So I have my Yukon that I'm saving up for. Nothing in there right now. Car maintenance. So I'm just going to put car main. Maint. There's nothing in there right now. Tattoo. Because I do want to get a sleeve with wildflowers in it. And I want to get something for my dad in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to put like a baseball in there because he played softball, or I don't know. We'll just have to see what I decide to do. I don't know. I need some tattoo therapy soon. Self-care. This is for like my brows and whatnot. I can't remember how much I have in there. So I did take some out of this one too. Okay, so I have $10 in there. Okay. And then I have piercings. Because I do want to get my nose pierced again. I had my septum done, I had my nose done, but when my daughter was little, she would constantly like headbutt me on accident, and yeah. So I took them out. Phone, I need a new phone. Books. I do have some in there because we are going to be going on vacation. And I have 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 in there. We're going to be going on vacation next month, and we usually hit Barnes & Noble, so we'll see if we do. Clothes, which I don't need anything new right now. I'm actually on a weight loss journey. I'm not like dieting, but I am just trying to eat healthier, you know, lifestyle change. And I just stopped eating gluten. And I feel a lot better already, honestly, from not eating gluten. My sister's actually like gluten intolerant, and all I have to do is ask her, and she can tell me what I can and can't have. And I've noticed there's so many things that I can do that I didn't think I could do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is going to go towards your guys' binder. Once I hit, I was saying 1,000 subscribers, but I kind of want to do this sooner. So once I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and do a binder giveaway because I want to do it sooner rather than later. And this channel is not growing as fast as I thought it was going to, which is completely, you know, fine. Just gotta go with the flow, but hopefully eventually it takes off because I want people to, you know, comment and talk and say hi to me and converse with me on here. So if you're seeing this, say hi. All you gotta do is say hi, tell me where you're coming from, and make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you like the video, and you will be put to that drawing. Okay, so that one is done. Oh, I didn't even put what that was. Personal binder. Okay, so now we're going to do my son's. Adrian. Okay. So we have gifts. Oh my goodness. Come on, Lace. Let's fix that because that looked not good. Okay. Can't spell. Okay, so I think we're at, how much are we at? 10, oh, we're at 20. 20s are supposed to be first. 20, 40, 50 in his gifts right now. Okay, that's good because his birthday is in July. It's actually July 14th. So that helps a lot. I'm pretty sure most of the rest of these have only 10 in them. I know school does. He's not even in school yet. But I'm still like just, you know, starting to stuff them. Growing up, I'm pretty sure that just has 10. Yes. That has 10. Car has 10. And graduation has 10. And miscellaneous has nothing. So again, like graduation, car, and all that stuff, especially car, like I'm still going to have him do what my daughter's doing, and I'm going to have him have his own binder and save and all of that for his own first car, but I want to be able to help him either get the car or get the next car, or help with like if something happens to it and it needs to be fixed or an oil change or whatever, just to get him going, you know, get him started. Okay, so let's do the next binder, which is going to be family. Sorry, this is kind of a long video. I just want to go ahead and get this going. If you guys don't like the long videos, let me know and I will try and shorten them up. So I'm going to go ahead and just write them down, and then I'm going to do it because I'm going to have to count I'm just going to put BTS because that's kind of long. Back to school. Jer. This is my other half. Patio set. We're actually going to start saving up for the patio set when we get back from Oregon. Family fun. This is for our Disney trip, which I had some money in there, but things came up. And yes, I have to use it, but at the same time, I'm like, at least I have it, even if it's for something fun, when something bad happens. In case I have, you know, in case I need it, I have it, which with the dryer, I needed it. So I'm really glad to have it. And then Christmas, need to start saving that one soon. And then holidays. And that's for basically anything but Christmas. And then gifts. And that's for like baby showers or kids' birthdays, like whatever. Not my kids, but other family members or whatever. And those are just my little color them as you go, as you stuff them. I don't have one for everyone, but that's okay, if that makes sense. Oh, things are trying to fall on me. No. Okay, so next one is going to be my daughter, Eleanor. I got these little stickies from the dollar store, but they don't like to stay on very well. Probably because of where they came from. Okay, so same thing for her. I have gifts. Oh, I spelled it right for hers. School. Growing up. Car. Graduation. Grad. And miscellaneous. And this one right here I actually got for free from a purchase I had made. I actually showed you guys this in one of my videos. I don't remember, but I decided to go ahead and use it as a miscellaneous since it was the same kind. And I am going to stuff this 20, but I'm going to wait and do that later. Actually, no, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to put that in school because she does have picture day coming up this next week, and I'm going to have to buy her pictures. So I'm going to go and put that right back in school. So let's go ahead and check how much we have. So I have $10 in gifts. And in school, I've got 20, 30, and 40. Anybody else save for their kids' school stuff? I swear, like, all the things are so expensive now compared to when we were younger. It's insane. Like, I understand inflation, but holy crap. Okay, and then growing up, which is just like a general, if she needs something, I've got a little something. Or if we want to switch her room up or whatever, I'll be saving. Whatever. Car, I think I just have 10 in there as well. Yes. 10 in there. Nothing graduation. Oh, I do have $10 in savings in her miscellaneous. Okay. Okay, I didn't even know I had that in there. All right. Not complaining. Just didn't realize it was in there. But okay. All right, so now we're going to do Home is the next item. I'm so tired, you guys. It's not cute though. I love how that turned out. So home is the next one. So this is literally anything having to do with home. So 1 month ahead. And I'm going to be using this for when I go on surgery. I'm pretty sure I've talked to you guys about this. It's, you know, it's private surgery, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But this way I have an entire month's worth of bills, you know, taken care of. So I have $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, $40 saved in here so far. Like, I'm sure my medical will cover, you know, most, if not all of my bills, but I'd rather just be safe and sorry because it's not just my bills, it's also like eating and food and all that good stuff. So I'd just rather be safe and sorry than sorry. Oh my gosh. So I'm just going to put YE for yearly expenses. There's nothing in there. And I'm sorry about the stickiness. I did buy some Goo Gone. I just need to do it. Oops. Home, that's for when I buy a home. House maintenance. Nothing in there yet, but that's for actually when we get our home, because right now we're renting and they take care of that stuff. A new bed. We both want to start saving up for a bed because I've had mine for a really long time and yeah, it's not comfortable anymore. So lawn care, decor, and I'm not going to need anything for those for a while. And I don't have a miscellaneous in that one. Didn't feel the need for it. You never know. I might switch the miscellaneous around to different ones too. Okay, so last one of these is future. So I originally had this as investments and then I switched it to future because there's a lot of different things I can put in this instead of just investments. Like emergency. I thought I took the money out of this. Apparently I didn't. Well, that's weird. Okay. Because I did take some out of my vacation. Oh, I did not count that one. Oh, I'll have to go back to that. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40 in emergency. That's so funny. I thought that I took the money for the dryer out of emergency. That's okay. That's okay. All right, and then retirement. I don't have anything in there yet, and I'll use that for, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Put it towards stocks or something. I don't know. And then I have 4 different EE bonds for each one of us. So Adrian EE bond, Ellie EE bond, Mommy EE bond, and Daddy EE bond. I guess I put Mom and Dad, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mom EE bond and Dad EE bond. And I've got $10 in each one of those. And if I see fit, if I think it's enough at the end of the year, I will put those into an EE bond and then every year just get a new one because they are going to, if you leave them in there for 30 years, don't touch them, whatever, they at least double, at least 30 years down the road. So, you know, every single year, if you do one and say there's like, you know, $500 in there, you're getting back $1,000 every 30 years, or once you hit 30 years, every single year after that. So it would be worth it if you did it like that. You just did one every single year. And if it's like a 500, then you're going to get back at least 1,000 every year once you hit that 30-year mark for as many years as you did it. If that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, it's fine. Doesn't make sense, let me know and I'll explain it. Okay, I want to go back to family because I'm a giant dork and I forgot to fill that in. That's so funny. I forgot. Okay. I'll do it. Apparently not. Okay, so I was going to do vacation. Again, I did take some money out of here. So we have 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I have 350 in there. I did originally have 500, but things needed to get taken care of. You gotta do what you gotta do for the fun stuff. And I can reroute money if I need to. So, you know, I don't want to, but I'll do it if I have to. And then there's 10, 20, and 30 in Jers. I do plan on getting him a, good thing he's not here, a PS5 for Christmas. That's my plan, but I mean, who knows if I'll make it for that much, but that's the plan. So we'll see. I think the rest of these are empty. Yeah, the rest of those are empty. So I can put this back now. I totally forgot. So if you have a PS5, tell me what you think about it. Do you like it? Is it worth it? Like, I'm probably still going to do it regardless because I know he wants one, but, you know. So this is my $10,000 challenge. My little fluff ball. I did take the fluff balls off the other ones because honestly they were kind of getting in my way, so I'm just doing this one. So this is a $10,000 savings challenge. And I went ahead in today and I went and laminated these and hole punched them. The holes are not perfect, but that doesn't matter. I did it so I don't have to like take it in and out of this, because if you guys remember last time, it was really, really difficult to take that out. Like, it was a giant pain in the butt. So yeah, I'll take that off later. Not gonna worry about it. So there's 75 in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark off. Lovely check mark. I'm gonna go ahead and mark off my 75, so that's done. But on here I'm gonna put 10,000 challenge. Okay, I can't spell at all right now. L-L-E-N-G-E. Again, I'm gonna probably redo this. I don't know. If I don't, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter as long as it does what it needs to do. So these are all by sections. I've shown you guys this before, but basically you decide whichever one you want to do, put the money in the envelope and mark it off. And once this whole thing is filled up, you have $10,000 in this. So I'm going to go ahead and just do, because there's 8 sections. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You know how weird it was to write those? And I just put the numbers. That was kind of strange. Okay, so in number 1, I have 75 in there right now. Okay. Then again, we'll clean it off and rewrite it when we add more to it. And these are just extra ones that I had made. So I made a total, I think, of like 11 or something. So yeah. All right, you guys. So that is done. Again, I will have this linked for you guys if you want it. Totally up to you, but I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing quality. It's nice and hefty. It's way bigger than a normal A7, A6, but I actually really like it. But since this is so full, like, I don't really want to, because see how much tension that puts on that? No, thank you. Let's just push this back down, close it. Then I'm just going to put this over in my shingamablah right here. Okay, last thing we're going to do is my wallet. Not a whole lot to do in here. I have nothing in my mommy, nothing in shopping, nothing in family, nothing in home except for like my rent slip. Nothing in card, nothing in blessings except for coupons, nothing miscellaneous, and nothing in bank because I just went to the bank this morning. So the only other thing I believe is my receipts. I've talked about this many times, but I'm going to do it again. I use Fetch Rewards, and it's a super easy way to get yourself some free gift cards. I've gotten many gift cards from Amazon and Walmart. Those are my choices, but there's tons of different outlets to go to, or I should say businesses to go to. But you basically just scan them, scan your receipt, super easy with your camera, and then you get points and it racks it up. And if you guys want to use my code, which I'll put up on the screen, we both get points. And yeah, it's really, really easy. I don't use anything else like that. This is the only one that I always seem to come back to, and now I'm just like using it regularly because it's so easy. And I'm super close to my Amazon gift card I wanted. So yeah. Now let's see. Oh, I do have some coinage. Yay. All right, so let's do this too, and then I think we'll be done for the day because I can't think of anything else that I wanted to do. Oh, I should find a better place for that. I really should. Maybe I'll stick that somewhere else. But I do take it out every time I do coins, so it gives me that little reminder. I've read it to you guys many times, but I'll... Oops, my perfume back. A bargain is not a bargain unless you can use the product. Just my little cheesy reminder of don't overspend. It's not worth it. Those receipts I've already scanned. They're just in case I need them. All right, you guys. I think that is it. Thank you guys for staying around with me. If you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and give me a like. It really helps my channel grow. Go ahead and share with your friends and make sure you're subscribed. And I will see you guys next week with another one because I will be getting paid and we'll go ahead and do a cash stuffing. So have a good rest of your weekend, guys. Happy Sunday. Bye.